One of the little things that used to constantly frustrate me was, what nails am I doing next? What hair am I making next? I know it may seem like a small thing, but if you are very intentional about how you present yourself, then you know how stressful those last minute beauty decisions can get. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create your very own hair and nails calendar. That way you always know what your next nail appointment should look like, what hairstyle to prep for, and how to stay consistently well groomed without scrambling. Let's get into the video. Hello intentional woman, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayanime and today's video is coming to you from my sitting room floor. My voice is a bit cracked, so please bear with me, okay? This video is divided into two parts, nails and hair, and we're jumping straight into nails. So how do you create your nail calendar so that you stay on top of your grooming? The first step is to figure out how often you get your nails done. Is it every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? For me, it's every 3 weeks, and that gives me about 8 to 9 more nails set for this year. And with that in mind, let's open Pinterest. My laptop is here, so I'll be showing you how to do it from here. So you open Pinterest and you create a board. Let's call it elegant nails, okay? Then you want to type in specific search terms like elegant nails, French tips, classy red nails, or neutral nail inspo. I'll use elegant nails because it'll cover a wide range of nails. And because I'm dark skinned, I'm going to choose a color palette that is for my skin so that I can see these nails on dark skinned women. The color palette are these squares at the top, so pick the one that suits your skin tone. And then we just scroll through, saving what looks good to the nail board. We are not creating the calendar yet. We're just curating as many nails as we find that are beautiful and elegant. And yes, the nails I'll be going for will be mostly short nails because that's what I fancy, but you can create yours depending on what you like. Before we continue, let's just talk about shapes for a second, because when picking out your nail styles, you have to consider not just the color and length, but also the shape. So you can rotate that too. And we have 6 major nail shapes. The first one is square for a clean, modern, classic look, and it is perfect for short nails or French tips. The second shape is round for that natural, minimal, low maintenance vibe. This is great for natural nails and for beginners who are just trying out press-on nails. Then you have oval, which is very feminine and elongating for fingers. Oval is particularly great for medium to long nails. Not too long, but long enough to still look elegant, because I have tried this on shorter nails and it didn't look really good. The next shape is coffin or ballerina. This is one that I actually like. It is a bit edgy, glam, and gives off a high maintenance vibe, but absolutely perfect for medium to long nails. Not overly long nails, but you know what I'm talking about. And then we have stiletto, which is definitely not for the faint-hearted. It is bold and dramatic and fierce, and it is best for statement looks. And finally, you have scoval. It's very feminine and really wearable. That said, if you have a particular shape that works for your fingers, you don't need to rotate shapes, because personally, I do scoval most of the time. And even if I want to swap out my shape, maybe coffin, like I said, I just feel like scoval fits my fingers a whole lot better than any other shape. So now that we've curated our nails, we know the colors and styles and shapes that we're choosing, it's time to create the calendar. And I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. One is going to be with the Notes app on your phone. This is for the ladies who are not very techy. And the second way is going to be on Canva for ladies like myself who like aesthetic. So you want to simply go into your board that we just created, scroll through until you see the next nail you want to make. I'll be trying out pale pink in coffin shape next. So I'll download that photo, open my Notes app, title the new Notes Nail Calendar 2025. My next appointment is last week of July, so I'm just going to put the last week of July, and then I'll add the photo. I may try burgundy next, so I'm going to download that photo, add it to that particular note on my Notes app, title it 3rd week of August, and you just do that until you have created everything till December. Now let me show you how to do this on Canva. Simply open up the app, search search for calendar template. I found this one and I'll see if I can link it, because all you have to do is replace the photos with photos of your nails and then delete any page you don't find relevant. Next, you upload the photos of the nails you'd like to make for the next couple of months, add them to the page, caption it, repeat it until you have created your entire calendar, then download it so it's on your phone. That way you don't always have to open your Canva app. And just like that, you have a full plan for your nails. No more guessing, and it is easy to show your nail tech or plan for if you're doing it yourself. Also remember to plan ahead for special occasions like weddings, birthdays, shoots, or holidays. Now, before I show you how to create your hair calendar, because hair can be a bit tricky, especially if you wear wigs like I do, when you can, switch things up, let me quickly share with you that registration for finding your feminine voice is still ongoing. This is a 5-week audio program, very intimate program that is designed to help you speak softer, calmer, and gracefully, no matter your accent, grammar, or tone of your voice. We're going to unpack so much. I am telling you, from how to handle conflict so that you're responding and not reacting, to how to set boundaries in a feminine but assertive way, to common myths and misconception about the feminine voice, to releasing shame when it comes to sounding sweet and vulnerable during intimacy, and even how pressure, culture, trauma, life roles like being a first daughter, mother, leader has shaped your tone, so that you can release all of that and then reconnect with a voice that sounds like you. Not perfect, but soft, powerful, grounded, and true. The program includes audio-led lessons, daily and weekly practices so you can stay consistent, journal prompts, voice work, bonus resources, and so much. We have women from all over the world enrolled. I am so excited because I poured everything in me into this program. I think that is why my voice is a bit hoarse or cracked right now. I'll leave the link in the description. Do enroll and join us in the program. We start September 1st and I cannot wait to welcome you. And now let's move to hair calendar, and let me just put a quick disclaimer here. I cannot possibly cover all hair texture or type. So adapt this to what best suits your hair, because hair is deeply personal. This is about creating a calendar that helps you feel beautiful. And regardless of what you prefer, trust me, there are tons and tons of inspiration for you. Now, the very first step in creating your hair calendar is to figure out your rhythm. Ask yourself, how often do you do your hair? Every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even every day? Because that's possible. Oh yes, if you wear wigs like I do, you know that you can wear a bob today, a curly hair tomorrow, a straight hair next day, and then you can do braids on the 4th day. The same thing applies if you have natural hair and you know how to do it yourself. You have that flexibility to switch things up. It can also be you prefer a mix of everything. So figure this out. Then with that in mind, we're going to open Pinterest again and create a board. Let's call it elegant hair. Then you want to type in specific search terms, because Pinterest really works well when you do this. And depending on what you're looking for, right, you can do feminine hairstyles, classy wigs, protective styles, natural hair in buns, silk press styles. For me, I'm just going to use feminine hairstyles because it's going to really cover a wide range of hairstyles. Scroll through and save as many as you like to your hair board. And before you choose the next hair you want to make, you have to ask yourself these 3 questions. Do I own this wig? That's if it is a wig. Do I know how to do this style myself? Do I need a stylist? Asking yourself these questions will tell you what to prep for. Because let's say you want to make ponytail next month, right? That would mean you need to start getting the right hair bundles if you don't have it. And then you also need to stock up on your edge control. Now that I've curated my preferred hairstyles, I'm going to use Canva to create my hair calendar. If you don't know how to use Canva, you can use the Notes app on your phone. I already showed you how to do that when we created the nail calendar. If you prefer wigs, it can be a bit difficult to plan exact install dates. What you want to do is rotate your wigs, and you want to plan it in advance. So choose 3 to 5 wigs you're going to rotate for the rest of the year, and make sure they are clean cleaned, styled, and prepped ahead of time. You can even label them weekday wig, event wig, errand wig, which for me is my bob. When it comes to errands, that is what I wear, and so on. That way you're not scrambling last minute or repeating one look too often without intention. You can also include other hairstyles like braids in between that, so you can give your wig a rest. Now let's work on our hair calendar. I have been craving a ponytail look, so I'll make that my next hair, which should last about 2 weeks, right? And after that, I'll install my kinky wig, which should be another 2 weeks. And after that, I'm thinking a bouncy hair sew-in. Remember to include prep notes, okay, next to each style, so you know what you need to do before that month rolls around. Then braids. I'm thinking black goddess braids because I'm traveling soon and maybe this would be perfect. So I'll just keep doing that until I have up to 10 looks that are consistent with my style aesthetic. And that's important too, you know, your hairstyles should complement your overall style. Here's something you have to pay attention to. When creating your hair calendar, try to do it around your lifestyle. For example, if you're traveling, then you want to choose a very low maintenance hairstyle. If your month will be really busy, then consider braids. If you work out frequently, then you know that you need to change your hair more frequently. Once you put that into consideration, your hair calendar is ready, and then just download it to your phone so it's easy to reference. And that's it. If you've got 6 to 8 or maybe even 15 hair switches left in the year, make them intentional. And always remember to plan for special occasions like birthdays, weddings, shoots, and even holidays. Trust me, a hair and nail calendar will clear up mental space, because then you have everything planned and you can stay consistent with how you show up or present yourself. Because let's be honest, your hair and nails are some of the tiniest details that can instantly take away from or completely elevate your appearance. Now guess what? I have actually made my exact calendar available as a free download for you. You'll find it in the description. If you want to refine your presence even more, especially how you speak, then I invite you to join my new program, Finding Your Feminine Voice. This is a 5 weeks intimate audio program where we are going to unpack a whole lot. The program has value-packed modules, and no, it is not an accent or grammar program. So no matter how you speak, you're welcome, because we will be doing voice work, audio lessons, guided practices, daily and weekly prompts, and so many other things that is going to help you stay rooted in your voice. We start September 1st, and I'll leave the link in the description. I look forward to welcoming you. And that's it for today's video. Do you have your nail calendar? Will you be downloading mine? Is this a fresh new topic that you actually didn't know you needed? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because on this channel I create content that helps you grow into the best version of yourself for yourself. Trust me, you will love it here. As always, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.